Hunter Biden was back in Washington, D.C. this week to talk to Republicans and, of course, a couple Democrats that are investigating his life, I guess. I don't even know exactly what to call it that they're investigating with Hunter Biden, so I'm just going to say they're investigating his whole life, right? Let's just figure out anything this man has ever done wrong, and even though he's already being, criminally charged elsewhere, so we shouldn't even have to be doing this. You don't have to, by the way. But we want dirt on your dad, so we're dragging you through the mud in the process. But during this hearing this week, Hunter Biden managed to, hilariously in my opinion, turn the tables on his Republican questioners. Because Hunter Biden asked them, why are you so obsessed with me when Jared Kushner literally made billions of dollars from his position in a presidential administration from a foreign government? I, Hunter Biden said, made my money through legitimate business transactions, business deals with business people. I'm not talking to heads of state. I'm not talking to ambassadors or dignitaries or secretaries or any of that. I'm dealing with actual just businesses. Meanwhile, Jared Kushner met with these guys. It was his whole job while he spent those 4 years in the White House handling Middle East policy. He's meeting with leaders. He's meeting with big-time funders of these regimes. And 6 months after he leaves office, they give him $2 billion. And you're sitting here investigating me, Hunter Biden asks? Now, if you ask me, that is a damn good argument. Now, it's not an argument that's going to get you out of trouble if you did something wrong. Let's be clear about that. But pointing out the hypocrisy of these Republican buffoons on this panel is always a good day. And it does raise the question of why the hell are they not, and we know the answer to it, but why the hell are they pretending that Jared Kushner didn't do anything wrong, but Hunter Biden did? Because when you do look at it, just factually based on that, Hunter Biden, he may have traded on his dad's name. Technically, it's not illegal. But he was working with businesses. He wasn't working with anybody in an elected position. He was working with businesses, making business deals as a businessman. Jared Kushner developed these contacts through his work at the White House, influenced policy that directly benefited these people, and the second he leaves office, they give him $2 billion. Like, if you think what Hunter Biden did was bad, but what Jared Kushner did was okay, then you are blinded by your partisan politics. Now, the Democrats, shortly before the Republicans took over Congress at the beginning of 2023, Democrats launched an investigation into Jared Kushner, which of course was killed the second Republicans took over at the start of 2023. But Democrats actually waited till the last few months in office, like right before the 2022 elections where they lost the majority, to even launch their investigation. So that one's on the Democrats. Y'all should have done that literally day one of your first session in 2021. That should have been the first order of business. But it wasn't. You waited until literally the night before your homework was due to sit and do it, and it came back to bite you in the ass. Hunter Biden at least had enough good sense to bring that up in that committee meeting where Republicans were caught completely off guard because they didn't expect this guy that they think is nothing more than a criminal drug addict to outsmart them in their own committee. Well, folks, we have crossed that 1 million subscriber milestone, but rest assured, we are just getting started here at Ring of Fire. So if you're not already, please do subscribe to the channel and make sure to like, share, and comment on the videos.